Hey everybody, it's Caitlin from Karma Yoga. This is Shadazy. But anyways, I am a 200-hour registered trauma-informed yoga teacher, and that just means that all of the classes that I teach them in a way that is accessible to everyone. I will cue the poses in a way that there are different variations that you can try and build up to each pose, and we support the use of props. If you have a block or even a towel or a blanket that you can roll up, even a book about the size, any of those things will do. If you need a bolster or a chair or a strap, I suggest having those things available to you. And with that being said, we will start in an easy seated pose, and that just means that you are either on the ground with your legs crossed. If that's uncomfortable, your feet can be straight out in front of you. If you're in a chair, you'll just be sitting. And yeah, so we will begin just by taking a deep collective breath together. So we're going to inhale for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pause and exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. When we inhale and exhale, first we will inhale and our stomachs will expand and widen. And then when we exhale, the belly button moves back towards the spine. Okay? So checking in with our spines, we want to make sure that they're nice and straight. We want to check in with our shoulders to make sure that they're not shrugged up to our ears, that they're softened. And your hands can either be on your knees, or you could place one hand on your belly and one hand over the heart. So now we will actually begin the 5-minute sequence. So we're gonna again do that 4 count inhale and exhale about 3 times. Okay, so inhaling for 4, 3, 2, 1. Pausing and exhaling for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Again, inhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause and exhale for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Again, inhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause and exhale for 4, 3, 2, and 1. One more time. Inhale 4, 3, 2, 1. And exhale for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay? So from here, we're going to do some side stretches. Again, if you're in a chair, this is perfect. Sitting on the ground, also perfect. I'm going to start with my left hand, and I'm going to place it right next to me. And then I'm going to take my right hand, and I'm going to raise it above me. Again, checking in with that shoulder. You don't want it shrugged up to your ear, and you want your spine to be flat, or straight, sorry. So we're going to inhale for that flat spine. And on the exhale, we're going to slowly lean over. And again, we want to make sure that we're not kind of hunched over. We want to make sure that our hearts and chest is open up towards the side. And you're just creating space in this right side body. So we'll take a few breaths here, again doing the 4 count. So we will inhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. And we will inhale 4, 3, 2, 1. And exhale for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, we're going to bring everything back up, bringing that right arm down, and then we'll do that on the other side. So taking your right hand, placing it next to you, your left hand will come up, and again checking in with the shoulders. And we're going to inhale for that flat spine, and on the exhale we're going to slowly lean over to the right. And we will do those inhales again. So we'll inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1, and exhale for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Again, inhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 4, 3, 2, and 1. One more time, inhaling, 4, 3, 2, 1, and exhaling for 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, we will bring everything back up. And now we're going to lengthen our legs out in front of us, making space for belly and thighs if you need it. And if you're in a chair, you'll just sit up straight. Your legs can still be touching, or your feet can be touching the floor, and you will just bend over at the waist or hinge at the waist into a forward fold. So you can also either take a block or take a bolster or even a pillow to rest your body over whenever you do this, okay? So we're going to inhale, both arms up, making sure we have a flat spine, shoulders aren't shrugged up to the ears. And on the exhale, we're going to hinge at the waist, just reaching for the toes, towards the toes. They don't have to touch, your fingers don't have to touch your toes. You can also use that strap here. Again, the goal is just to make sure that we're resting in this pose. We're not, our shoulders aren't tense. You don't want to be hunched over. You don't want your neck to be too far up. You want to just be hinging at the waist. And you can also bend your knees a little bit, like put a slight bend with your knees, and then reach towards your toes, and that kind of gives your lower back a little bit more of a stretch, which feels really good right now. So we'll just take some of those breaths here. Inhaling, 4, 3, 2, 1. And exhaling for 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. And exhale for 4, 3, 2, and 1. One more time. Inhaling, 4, 3, 2, 1. And exhaling for 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, and now we will bring everything back up. And this is where I was going to cue the use for the block. Okay, so we're going to either, the PDF says that you do a heart opener or legs at the wall. I'm kind of feeling heart opening right now. Legs at the wall, you can do that laying on the ground with your legs on a chair. You can do that in a bed, or you can have a wall nearby and do it that way. But we're going to do the heart opener. So you want to take your block and you're going to place it kind of where your shoulder blades are, okay, on your back. And then you're going to lay down gently over your block or your pillow or your blanket. And then just laying back with your hands at your sides, or just kind of out like this. Your arms can be facing down to ground, or they can be facing up to receive. You can also put a pillow or another block or anything under your head if you want that. And we're just opening our hearts here. And again, we'll do those breaths. Inhaling for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhaling for 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. And last one, inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. And exhale for 4, 3, 2, and 1. You can lay here for a little bit longer if you like. But if you're ready, you can go ahead and just slowly turn over to the side. I'm using my elbow to help sit me up. I'm removing the block from underneath me. And I'm going back into that easy seated pose. Again, however that may look for you. And we're gonna end with just a couple more breaths. Again, hands can be on the knees, or they can be hand on heart, hand on stomach. And I would like to do the one that's on the PDF. Okay. So we're going to inhale, I am present, and on the exhale, I am whole. Okay? So getting ready, we're going to inhale, either saying out loud or thinking to yourself, I am present. Pausing for a moment and exhaling, I am whole. And again, we're going to inhale, I am present, and exhale, I am whole. One last time, inhaling, I am present, and exhaling, I am whole. Now, you can either place your hands to heart or however is comfortable for you to end this, but I'm going to place my hands to heart and I'm going to bow to my practice and thank myself for showing up for myself today, even if it's just for 5 minutes. The video is a little bit longer than 5 minutes, but I felt like I needed to give you all the rundown. But if you do this a couple times and you get the hang of it, you can do this in 5 minutes. I know that we have a million excuses in the world not to take that time for ourselves, but it took me months just to film this video, so you're not alone.